So P Diddy broke Justin Bieber's virginity.
Yes.
There was a time where I was sipping lean, I was popping pills. You have all these people around me just kind of hanging on, wanting stuff from me.
Justin Bieber just dropped something internally personal about the freak-off parties that he had back with Diddy. You won't believe what he's saying about those crazy freak-off parties. Is the Bieb spilling secrets or stirring the pot? Grab your popcorn. This celebrity drama just got much juicier.
What's up, man? You good?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, young brother, everything's good?
Everything's
Selling
great.
out arenas and everything? Starting to act different, huh?
Justin Bieber usually has a smile and an optimistic outlook, but the shocking news about Sean Diddy Combs has thrown him for a loop. When Diddy, once his mentor, got hit with charges of sex trafficking and racketeering, Bieber was floored. It's left him in a tough spot emotionally. People close to him say he's struggling to accept that someone he looked up to could be involved in something so dark. For Bieber, it's more than just a shock. It's personal. He's been shutting down, avoiding discussing Diddy or the charges against him. Friends say it's shaken him as he recalls their time together. Diddy was a big influence during Bieber's rise to fame, but now that relationship feels stained. Bieber is left with this sinking feeling of betrayal and confusion, wondering how the mentor he once admired could be linked to such grim accusations.
Neo.
Wow.
Oh yeah, Will Smith. Like yeah. all
Butt
these
plugs.
people.
Butt plugs.
Everywhere.
The swell effect of Diddy's arrest is hitting Bieber hard. Insiders say he's regretting his recent collaboration with Diddy on the Love album, Off the Grid. Sources claim that Bieber wouldn't have touched the project with a 10-foot pole if he had known about the dark clouds hanging over Diddy. He's always been careful about surrounding himself with positive influences, and this feels like a misstep. Now, he's stuck worrying about how this association might affect his public image. The internet hasn't made things easier for Bieber. Since the news broke, old clips of him and Diddy have resurfaced online, bringing up memories he probably would rather forget.
Okay. I don't think he's happy to be a part of the family.
One video shows a young Bieber hanging out with Diddy even saying something cryptic like, "He's spending 48 hours with me, but we can't talk about what we're doing." It's eerie now, especially with the serious allegations. Fans are watching these videos with fresh eyes, wondering if Bieber was ever in danger during those early years of his career.
As soon as you turn 16, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every time you come in LA. Yeah, this gonna be yours. So every time you come in LA, it's a little dusty, but you know.
This whole ordeal has made Bieber take a step back and focus on what matters: his family. After all, he's a new dad to little Jack Blues, and he's been pouring his energy into being the best dad and husband he can be. Sources say he's working hard to create a safe, happy space around his family, trying to shield them from the chaos swirling around Diddy's downfall. But fans are worried no matter how much distance he tries to put between himself and the scandal. Many have taken to social media, showing their support for Bieber and acknowledging how tough it must be to reconcile his admiration for Diddy with these awful accusations. Some are even relieved that Bieber, back in the day, didn't end up in situations that could have been dangerous, given everything that's coming to light now. Of course, there are always critics. Some think Bieber should speak out more, focusing on the victims instead of shutting down. But others get it. It's complicated. This isn't just some distant legal battle for Bieber. It's personal. He's facing the fallout of realizing someone he trusted could have been part of something so damaging. It's a lot to handle, especially for someone close to the situation. He used to be his #1 inspiration. Justin Bieber is allegedly distancing himself from Diddy after the rapper was accused of sexual abuse and was arrested. When Justin Bieber started his career, he cited Diddy as one of his biggest influences. He even called out to the record executive Mogul for a collaboration in 2009 when he was 15. Though a collab didn't happen then, the two bonded after they were connected through Justin's mentor, Usher. Diddy used to be Usher's mentor. The two hung out several times for over a decade and appeared close. However, with details of Diddy's arrest, Justin seems appalled by his former friend. Here's a timeline of their friendship and where they stand now.
The sex trafficking case against Sean Diddy Combs moving full speed ahead. Lawyers for Combs and prosecutors set to hold a status conference.
Justin Bieber posted a video of himself hanging out with Diddy for 48 hours on his YouTube channel when he was 15 years old. Diddy refused to disclose what they were up to. When Diddy asked Justin what he wanted to do, the baby singer responded, "Let's just go get some girls." "Man after my heart," Diddy replied. "That's what I'm talking about." In a resurfaced video, Justin Bieber hangs out with Diddy in a recording studio, and the rapper grills him on why they don't hang out often. In a video, he makes the singer a member of the Dirty Money crew and shows him how to swag walk. "This is how you get the ladies," Justin says. While showing the tutorial, Diddy says, "This is how you push the haters back." For Justin's 21st birthday, Diddy gives Justin his first shot ever. They drink tequila shots together. In a resurfaced video, Diddy gives Justin Bieber a Bad Boy Entertainment jacket on his 22nd birthday. The Stay singer appeared in a daze but happy when the record executive gifted him the gift. They are saying Diddy appears to be checking Justin Bieber to see if he's wearing a wire in this video. In a friendly video between the two, Diddy and Justin hug. However, before Diddy appears to ask him something, the rapper suspiciously pats Justin's chest down. When he's in the clear, the two hug each other more. Some netizens suspected that Diddy was checking for a wire. Diddy reveals that Justin Bieber is one of the artists featured on his album, The Love Album, Off the Grid. He praised the Canadian singer. Justin gushed over the collaboration with Diddy, saying it was a full circle moment for him. Sean Diddy Combs was arrested in New York on September 16, 2024, and charged with sex trafficking and transportation to engage in prostitution. He pleaded not guilty to all charges and was refused bail. Sources said Justin regrets his collaboration with Diddy and refuses to discuss the arrest. Bieber is so disturbed by the Diddy news and is unwilling to process it or discuss it, so he is shut off. The source said, "So many people who helped make him who he is were close to Diddy, which has completely thrown him. Justin hasn't been responding to this since the home raids. He's not going to." Sean Diddy Combs, once known for his lavish lifestyle and larger-than-life persona, faced a harsh turning point on September 16, 2024. Federal agents from Homeland Security investigations arrested the music tycoon at the Park Hyatt Hotel in Manhattan. The scene was tense, and the arrest reportedly blindsided Diddy after months of mounting legal pressure. This moment, he marked the peak of a spiraling series of investigations, slowly showing the darker side of his public image. The charges against Diddy are nothing short of devastating. He's facing accusations of racketeering conspiracy and sex trafficking. These aren't just typical charges. What's described in the indictment is a well-oiled criminal enterprise spanning years centered on exploitation and abuse. Diddy allegedly manipulated and coerced vulnerable women and men into participating in his notorious freak-off parties. These gatherings weren't just wild nights. They've been painted as elaborate, drug-fueled events where Diddy allegedly used his power and influence to control those around him. Participants, often under the influence, were subjected to physical abuse and forced into sexual acts for their entertainment. The allegations paint a chilling picture. Reports indicate that Diddy had been under the radar for months, with lawsuits piling up against him, accusations of sexual misconduct, abuse, and assault.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, for all those in London that don't know what happens to the white man when he comes to a P Diddy party, this is what happens to the white man.
It's so unfortunate.
You gotta pull back though, so they can see.
The term freak-off, once whispered in entertainment circles as edgy parties, is now synonymous with exploitation. These were not just random events, they were organized gatherings where drugs flowed freely, and the line between party and predation blurred. Victims, some of whom have recently come forward, describe a nightmare of being trapped, manipulated, and threatened to comply with Diddy's demands. Lawsuits have continued to emerge, each peeling back another layer of the facade Diddy had carefully built over decades. What once seemed like just another star enjoying the perks of fame has now revealed a man accused of orchestrating a world of fear and control, where his desires came at the cost of others' safety and dignity. The details are both disturbing and troubling. Some victims have described how they were lured into these situations under pretenses, often seeking career opportunities or simply drawn by the glitz of Diddy's extravagant parties. What awaited them, however, was a world far more sinister than they could have imagined. These victims recount being isolated, drugged, and subjected to sexual violence, all while Diddy allegedly stood at the center, orchestrating everything from behind the scenes. More than just a case of bad behavior, Diddy's arrest shines a light on the deeply ingrained power dynamics within the entertainment industry. His influence allowed him to act with seeming impunity for years. Those who tried to speak out were often silenced by intimidation or the fear of losing their careers. The legal cases against Diddy are now starting to bring those stories into the open, revealing a pattern of control, manipulation, and outright criminality that allegedly stretches back over a decade. After this wholesome arrest, many people are creating a buzz on social media related to the Diddy case. They are giving such info that is eye-opening.
Diddy's not going to jail.
Wanna know why? Because he doesn't intend to stand trial. Why would he sell his tapes on the dark net?
Jaguar is claiming that Diddy also has a link with the dark web. Jaguar Wright claims that Sean Diddy Combs has allegedly sold a controversial freak-off party video for a staggering $500 million on the dark web. Wright, who has previously made several explosive accusations against the now disgraced rapper, discussed the implications of this sale in a recent interview, suggesting that Diddy might be in desperate need of cash. She also name-dropped a few high-profile celebrities allegedly featured in the tapes, though there is no evidence to suggest that the stars were involved in any wrongdoing. The last freak-off tape that just got sold on the darknet, which I monitored, went for $500 million, Wright said in a recent interview, which is going viral on social media. The singer and songwriter was asked if Diddy is trying to protect his people or if his friends are protecting him. He's selling it because he needs the cash, she said, referring to an event in Calabasas that allegedly captured questionable moments. Sean Diddy Combs' arrest has sent shockwaves through Hollywood, and everyone's talking. The entertainment industry, known for its glitz and glamour, is now buzzing with reactions, and they're coming in fast. Some are standing by him, but others, they're not holding back. Take 50 Cent, for example. His long-running beef with Diddy meant he was among the first to jump into the fray. 50 posted a picture on social media with Drew Barrymore, writing, "Here I am enjoying the company of Drew Barrymore TV, and I don't have 1,000 bottles of lube at home." Ouch. This was a brutal dig, a direct shot at the investigation's details, where more than 1,000 bottles of lubricant were reportedly seized during a raid at Diddy's place. It's not exactly subtle. The 50's post wasn't just shaded, it was a loud message. He's always been outspoken. This time, he ensured everyone knew where he stood regarding Diddy's alleged behavior. Then there's Foxy Brown, who threw in her 2 cents with a cryptic message on Instagram. "Things are about to get wild," she wrote. It feels like she's hinting that there's more to come, that the fallout from Diddy's arrest could be just the beginning. And considering how many people are tangled up in this mess, she might not be wrong. Aubrey O'Day, a former member of Danity Kane, Diddy's old girl group, took a more personal approach. For her, the arrest felt like a moment of validation. She's been vocal in the past about her difficult experiences with Diddy, and now she's feeling like justice might finally be served. The purpose of justice is to provide an ending and allow us the space to create a new chapter. Women never get this. I feel validated. Today is a win for women worldwide, she wrote on Instagram. Her words hit hard because, for years, women in the entertainment industry have stayed silent out of fear. Now, with Diddy's downfall, some are starting to speak up. Dawn Richard, another member of Danity Kane, also didn't hold back. She expressed support for the victims, pointing out that the charges against Diddy mirrored her allegations of manipulation and abuse. Her attorney has filed complaints highlighting Diddy's troubling behavior behind the scenes, adding to the growing wave of accusations. Even radio host Charlamagne Tha God weighed in. On The Breakfast Club, he made it clear that if Diddy's guilty of all these charges, especially the freak-off parties tied to trafficking and exploitation, then it's not just about Diddy. Others involved might be dragged down with him. This isn't just about one man. There could be a whole network of enablers who must answer for their role in the alleged crimes. Outside the music industry, voices like Whoopi Goldberg and Sunny Hostin have added their thoughts. Whoopi called the indictment extensive and disturbing, while Sunny described Diddy's actions as mob-like. They're not sugarcoating anything. The charges against Diddy aren't just celebrity gossip. They're pointing to something darker, something systematic. Keisha took a different approach, adding a bit of humor to the situation. She posted a TikTok video changing the lyrics of her famous song, TikTok, to say, "Wake up in the morning like P Diddy." It's lighthearted, sure, but it's also a clear jab, showing that even humor has a place in this messy situation.
I don't want to believe the Odell Beckham Jr. poop rumors, but after watching this video of Justin Bieber giving Odell a special type of love before he pulls his pants up,
Sean Diddy Combs' recent arrest has opened the floodgates, bringing his long, controversial career back under the spotlight. For years, his name has been linked to fame, power, and a string of questionable incidents. But the current charges of sex trafficking and racketeering are hitting harder than anything before. And now, people are digging into his past with a sharper lens. It's not like Diddy's reputation has been squeaky clean up until now. His career has been dotted with stories of physical altercations and mistreatment, especially towards women. One incident that stands out happened in 2016 at a hotel in Los Angeles. Reports say Diddy assaulted a woman, and the whole thing was caught on video. It wasn't some rumor whispered behind closed doors. It was out there. But somehow Diddy managed to brush it off. That's the kind of power he's been wielding for years, using his status to sidestep accountability.
Bad boy. Oh, he's bad boy now. Signing the bad boy.
Now, with these freak-off parties making headlines, events where women were allegedly forced into sexual acts, the questions are getting bigger. Who else knew about this? Who else was involved? Charlemagne. Thought God wasn't shy about pointing out that if Diddy goes down for this, others could be dragged down too. People who attended those parties or just stood by and did nothing might not be safe from legal fallout as the investigation deepens. And there's more tension brewing. Rumor has it that Diddy could flip, trading names for a lighter sentence. That's got a lot of celebrities on edge, wondering if their past associations with him could come back to haunt them. It's a nervous time for anyone who has brushed shoulders with Diddy's inner circle. This whole situation is peeling back layers, exposing not just Diddy, but the wider culture of silence that has let powerful figures like him operate unchecked. It's not just about one man, it's a wake-up call for an industry that's looked the other way for too long. Justin Bieber's reaction to Diddy's arrest reveals the complex interplay between celebrity friendships, public scrutiny, and the pressing need for accountability in the entertainment industry. For more spicy updates, stay tuned.